A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English. Cause it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Laura.
And today is day 2 of our look at the TEC Land Arts Festival, where we are celebrating Indigenous culture and art. This is a great reason to go down to Taidong. If you needed another reason, it's already a lovely part of the island. It's got great weather. It's got wonderful sea views and all sorts of good stuff. And of course, it is very close to the ocean, the largest ocean on the planet, the Pacific Ocean. So let's talk about the ocean. How important, Laura, is the ocean in your life and why?
Okay, well, in my opinion, the ocean is super important to me because I love hanging out at the beach, especially during summer vacation.
Okay.
You guys are probably interested too. And I don't want some cool animals like fish, whales, or dolphins to disappear. Yeah, plus we gotta make sure we're not messing up the ocean with all our trash and plastic straws.
Yeah,
there's lots of that. Yeah, we just gotta be more eco-friendly, environmentally friendly, guys.
We absolutely do. If the ocean disappears, we're all dead. So the ocean is pretty important. Of course, it also creates weather, and that creates rain, and that gives us water, and not to mention all of the wonderful things we get out of the ocean, like fish and seafood. And of course, the ocean will hopefully be a source of energy with tidal power, wave power in the future. That could be a wonderful source of clean energy. And also, boats are neat.
Right.
I like going out on a nice sailing boat once in a while when I ever get a chance.
You sound rich.
I have maybe friends who are. But just looking at the ocean, I think they've proved that it is a relaxing thing to do. So obviously the human connection to the ocean
Listen to the waves.
goes back millions of years because it's full of water and we need water to live on our lovely planet, our blue planet, which would no longer be blue if it wasn't for the ocean. So let's keep the oceans around. All right, let's check out our article. We're going to be finding out more about the festival, which is by the ocean, so it should be really good.
Celebrate Indigenous culture and art at the TEC Land Arts Festival. Warm-up question. How important is the ocean in your life? Why?
TEC Land Arts Festival's special theme for 2023 is the ocean. There's an Indigenous Amis expression about not giving up. It's crossing the fifth wave. This expression also links to the Amis way of talking about ocean waves. Waves start out slow and small, but with each wave they grow. Boats can reach far into the ocean when they wait for the fifth wave.
All right, so in yesterday's article, we learned that this festival has been going on since 2015, and I'm sure it's been getting bigger and better ever since. And one of the things they often do with festivals like this as they continue through the years is they start to come up with sort of themes, a certain idea or something that they focus on in the festival, and it changes each year, right? So it might be something that's important for charities or something that's important for local people, local government, local politics, local culture, whatever it is. So the special theme is something that will change every year, and it will keep people coming back to see what fresh new ideas they are focusing on. So let's see. It says TEC Land Art Festival's special theme for 2023 is the ocean. There you go. It's that big body of water that Taiwan sits right on the edge of, the Pacific Ocean. It's a wonderful theme, especially for people people in Taidong, who many of them get their living from the ocean, often, as fisher people and things like that. It says also, this is interesting, there's an indigenous Amis expression about not giving up. Okay, so if you're an Amis kid, you might hear this from your mom or dad when you're like, I don't want to study math, or I'm tired of practicing basketball, or whatever. They might say to get you to keep working hard, jayo, jayo, or they might say their more local expression, crossing this expression, it's crossing the fifth wave.
Wow.
Crossing the fifth wave. That's interesting. I'm thinking it might come from launching your boats through the waves. Right? If you've ever tried to launch a boat, like a paddle boat, like the Amis or down on Lanyu, right? The native people there, you got to get through those waves that are crashing on the beach. And there might be 3 or 4 of them, that kind of push you back towards the land. But if you can cross the 5th one, maybe that means now you're out on the flat water, right? You've gotten through the waves, gotten through the surf. I'm guessing that this is maybe where it comes from. Crossing the 5th wave. It's about not giving up.
So philosophical.
I know,
right? Amis, 大家可能会觉得, what's this? 就是阿美族 and crossing the 5th wave. I'm going to translate this a little bit in Chinese because it's so deep. 越过第5道浪. So it's like the Amis expression, 就是大家可能不知道，在阿美族他们有一种说法 expression 就是说法，隐喻着就是 not giving up 不要被打败啊，不要放弃啊，来勉励人可以突破逆境，乘风破浪走向世界广阔的海洋。 So yeah, I think I explained it a little bit in Chinese because it's really difficult to explain in English. Yeah, but I get the idea. 5th wave doesn't sound like, I can just cross it. It's
right.
the 5th one.
Yeah, if it was the first wave, it doesn't sound too hard, does it? Well, we actually get a deeper explanation about it in the next paragraph. It says, this expression also links to the Amis way of talking about ocean waves, okay? Waves start out slow and small, but with each wave, they grow. Boats can reach far into the ocean when they wait for the 5th wave. Okay, so it's kind of like what I was saying, but I think, have you noticed this? If you're ever at the ocean, some of the waves seem to go much higher than other ones, right?
Yeah.
You stand suddenly the waves are washing around your feet and then they get small again. So maybe it's that idea, right?
I think so.
Every 5 or 10 waves, you might notice this one goes much higher up the beach. And then if you wait another 5 waves, you get a very low one. So there you go. If you wait for the lower, easier, gentler, not as scary wave, it will be easier to get your boat out on the ocean. Okay, makes sense.
So I get that idea. Life is like the ocean. It has its waves that can lift us up and bring us down.
There you
go. Don't let the tough times pull you under. Use them to ride the next wave and become a better version of yourself.
Okay. And it's also a good lesson about being patient, right?
Yeah.
If things look tough now, maybe just give it some time, try it a little bit later. You might find it's much easier than you remember.
Dao indigenous people also love the ocean. They say, the ocean is mother's milk. The island is father's chest. The island is a place to rest, and sustenance comes from the ocean. By choosing the ocean theme, the TEC Land Arts Festival respects and celebrates indigenous culture.
All right, and we're back. Now, it also says this. Tao, or Dao, indigenous people also love the ocean. That's right. Most of the cultures in Taiwan live near the ocean, and they have a long relationship with the ocean. It says that's the Dao indigenous people, it says the ocean is mother's milk, the island is father's chest. Wow, very interesting.
I know this is really deep, so I'm going to use Chinese a little bit to help you guys out there who's probably a little bit confused. Okay, 所以这里我们讲到的 Tao 其实是达悟族，那他们就觉得对于充满智慧的海洋他们就是有 they have this saying like the ocean is mother's milk. The island is father's chest. 就是母亲的奶水或是岛是父亲的胸膛。其实它是对大海的尊重跟敬畏。所以它是形容大海跟岛屿对人们的重要性和象征的意义。Yeah, so I think our article goes on to explain a little bit about this saying. The ocean is mother's milk. The island is father's chest.
Yeah, it says the island is a place to rest, and sustenance comes from the ocean. Okay, so imagine you're a little baby, right? A little baby might take a nap on father's chest. His chest might be a little wider, right? A little bit bigger, and his big strong arms can hold the baby there comfortably for an hour or two. Whereas when the baby needs food or sustenance, that's what we're using. The word sustenance here is basically food, things that sustain you or keep you alive. So things that provide you sustenance are food and water and stuff. That comes from the ocean in the same way that food comes to a baby through mother's milk. I like it.
I like it. It's very good. Yeah,
it covers all the important stuff.
Yeah, so we mentioned the word chest, 就是胸膛 ，OK， 所以感觉就是它可以给我们这 sustenance 有点难，对不对？就是养分，它可以给我们 like a place to rest， 可能就是有一种安全感，可以休息那种庇护的感觉。所以就是妈妈跟爸爸合在一起，象征就是父母对子女的爱跟关怀。So it's like we always get like kind of lots of sense of security from both of our parents, and to get that togetherness is like so calming.
Exactly. Yeah, even as a baby, these are all the things you need. It comes from your father and your mother, or from the ocean and the land if you live on an island like Taiwan. And then it says, by choosing the ocean theme, the Techland, or the TEC Land Arts Festival, respects and celebrates indigenous culture. Well, good. If you're going to have a festival, you should always try to respect and celebrate whatever culture or thing you are trying to enjoy. So to celebrate something, yeah, it could be to celebrate your birthday or something like that, to throw a party, to make a lot of noise, to have balloons and noisemakers and sing songs or whatever. But it could also just be sort of to bring attention to show respect to. When you celebrate someone, it could be someone very old. Maybe you're just saying, hey, you've been a great math teacher for 50 years at our school. We're going to give you a prize, or, put up a picture of you. It doesn't have to be a party the way we think of a birthday party. It can just be a way of showing respect and showing praise and thanking someone for all the great things they've done. You're celebrating that person in many different ways.
Yeah, totally. And I am definitely going to check it out this year.
Sounds good, yeah.
TEC Land Arts Festival. And for now, it's my solo teaching. Solo. OK， 刚刚的课文是不是学到了很多的单字？有一些有点难，对不对？所以我必须得补充说明，用中文哦。不过呢，我们来回顾一下刚刚有提到的这个波浪。到底它的英文你们还记得吗？就是 wave. That's right. 它是一个名词哦。For example, when I hear the sound of waves crashing on the shore, it makes me feel so relaxed and peaceful. 当我听到海浪拍打这个海岸的声音的时候，我会感到非常放松还有平静。我们看一下课文是怎么用的哦。The waves at the beach were really big today. 意思就是今天海边的浪好大哦。再来我们还看到的 linked 这个动词哦，就是与什么什么有关。那通常我们会用可能像是 A is linked to B, right? 或者是 A is connected to B, 也是有连结，或是我们可以说 A is related to B, 一样也是这两者有连结的关系。我们来造一个句子好了。Have you noticed how much happier people are when the sun is shining? 你们有没有注意到人们在这个阳光普照或是阳光明媚的时候会更加开心？ I think it's definitely linked to the weather. 我觉得绝对跟天气有关，真的，天气如果不好，我心情也会闷闷的。我们来看一下课文例句是怎么用的哦。Scientists link exercise to staying healthy. 科学家认为运动与保持健康是有关系的，所以我们还是要多动哦，不要坐在那边或躺着一整天。再来我们还看到了 reach 这个动词，就是到达。我们通常会接一个地点，到达一个地方，一个目的地。我们来看一下课文例句，就是这样子哦。I need to reach the store before it closes at 8 p.m. 意思就是我必须在这个店家晚上8点关门前要抵达。OK。再来，我们通常会知道 celebrate 是庆祝，不过本课的 celebrate 是当作有种歌颂啊、赞扬啊，这样子的意思哦。举例来说 I want to celebrate your kindness by buying you lunch today. 我想要感谢你对我的 kindness， 你对我的仁慈，你对我人好好哦，所以让我借由请你就是吃午餐来表示我的赞扬，就是你人真的太好了。我们来看一下课文例句是怎么用的哦。Our class celebrated our favorite teacher by giving her a special gift. 我们班级送给我们最喜欢的老师一份特别的礼物，以表赞扬。那刚刚其实我们有学到片语 give up， 对不对？还记得吗？就是放弃。For example, I'm going to give up on this crossword puzzle. It's just too hard. 应该要 keep trying 吧 OK. Or this is something positive. Don't give up on your dreams. Keep working hard and you'll achieve them one day. 再来我们来看一下连接词 when 的用法，然后我稍微在例句里面可能还会再用跟第一天的 during 去做一个比较哦。OK， 所以呢，我们来看一下OK， when 是有一种时间点，某一个当什么什么时间点，而 during 是一个期间。我们来举个例子哦。I love spending time with my friends during the weekends. But when Monday rolls around or when Monday comes, I'm ready to get back to work. 我很会收心吼，我喜欢在周末的期间 right 跟朋友一起度过时间，所以我用 during the weekend 这是一段时间哦。But when Monday rolls around or comes， 就是当星期一来到的时候，这是一个时间点哦，我就准备回去工作，我有做一个收心的概念哦。Okay, so right now, let's go to our review time.
Review time.
All right, for our review time, which we're going to do now, we're going to look at the 4 new words for today and play a little game that will hopefully help you to remember those words. But what were the words in the first place? Good question. Wave, link, reach, and celebrate. Let's see if I can make those into a story. That's a bit of a challenge.
Oh my God.
We were at the beach blanking my friend's birthday party.
Celebrating.
That's right. We were celebrating my friend's birthday party when we noticed a young kid was having trouble in the blanks.
In the waves?
In the waves. There was a young kid out in the waves. So in order to blank the kid, we had to blank arms.
In order to reach the kid, we had to link our arms?
Link arms. That's
link
right.
arms.
Like make a human chain, which is actually a safe way to get into fast-moving water. Some people stay on the land and you kind of link arms like a chain.
Circle of love.
And then reach and then you get your tallest friend with the longest arms at the end and they reach out to try to grab someone so that everyone doesn't get washed into the ocean. That's not a true story. But actually, I did have a friend who saved some kids in Kaohsiung from drowning. Yeah, he was on the news and everything.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I have to Google this.
It was very cool. Anyways, let's get back to it and say goodbye to you guys. Hope you do manage to make it down to Taidong or anywhere on the East Coast. But if you can go down to the TEC Land Arts Festival, you will not regret it. And I bet you will have a grand time. So do try to do that. Always try to support local arts and culture.
Yes.
It's much more interesting than a bunch of K-pop millionaires. Trust me. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We'll see you back here sometime soon. Until then, be good, be well, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Magic Box.
各位同学，大家好！马上又到了星座运势的时间喽。今天就让我星座权威唐启阳来为您分析本周有哪些应该注意的喽。感情方面的话呢，双鱼座的朋友要特别注意喽。有时候呢，最爱你的人伤你最深，这个伤害呢，可能来自他无心的一句话、无心的一个举动哦。所以建议感性的双鱼座的朋友呢，本周要注意，尽量不要和伴侣争执，试着保持冷静的沟通哦。Try to stay calm when you are angry. 刚刚的句子里面呢，出现了中英文都很常用到的说法哦。当怎么样？当发生什么事情哦？这个真的就让我想到了动力火车呢为《还珠格格》献唱的主题曲哦。糟糕，不小心透露了年纪哦。但是呢，大家呢应该都没有听过吧？总之呢，英文里面呢，我们可以使用连接词 when，OK， 连接词 when 就用来表示呢当什么什么的时候，它呢可以用来连接两个字、两个片语，甚至是呢两个完整的子句。注意到呢 when 前后所连接的东西是相对应的咯。例如呢开头所说的建议 Try to stay calm when you are angry. Try to stay calm when you are angry. 前面呢 try to stay calm 是一个子句， when 后面 you are angry 也是一个子句。当你生气的时候呢，试着保持冷静。了解这一点之后呢，我们来看看 when 在句子里面的位置咯。作为连接词呢，它呢除了放在句首之外，它呢也可以放在句中，两边都可以来使用。像是呢，我很常开直播的时候，我很喜欢看大家留言。When I'm doing live streaming, I like to read my audience comments. When I am doing live streaming, I like to read my audience comments. 我们呢可以把 when 放在中间，也可以呢像我们刚刚使用的，把 when 放在开头，放在句首咯。注意到呢，我们的两个子句呢中间加上一个逗号了 ，when 的子句加上逗号，后面呢再接上另外一个句子。好的，最后呢，帮大家整理一下 when 的句型咯。我们呢用一个完整的子句加上 when， 再加上另外一个子句，表示呢这两件事情同时发生了。当然呢，我们也可以把 when 移到句子的最前面。不过呢，这个时候呢，我们要记得在句子中间加上逗号咯。这样大家都懂了吗？我们下次再见咯。